You're like Keith.
My Keith, one food, right? Thank you, Bobby. This is nice. You know, this is my favorite tea, and it's so hard to find. Oolong tea. I've got to get on some tranquilizers. Probably if I moved out, I would be more calm, you know? Because it's just too close a proximity into these. Everyone is in too close quarters, you know? I mean, you've probably seen it on the camera. Do you watch on the camera? Can you see all the cameras?
I only see yours. That's the one I care about.
Oh, okay. Isn't this pretty though, Bob? Pretty, right? Oh, this tea. Oh, this is wonderful. So we're going to the hotel, and the knife is missing. I told her we're going to the hotel, right? Because they're going to spray for bugs. Oh, that was another nasty thing they did, and everyone was mad. They said, okay, everybody's got to be ready at 8 o'clock in the morning because we're leaving at 8:30 because the guy's coming to spray for bugs. You know what the guy did?
Yeah.
He showed up at 7:40 and he started spraying, or no, 7:20. He showed up at 7:20 and he started spraying the bug spray while we were all still in there.
Damn.
Needless to say. So, yeah, he shows up and the spoon is missing.
Ask them for. They have a spoon over there. Over there.
That's okay, I'll just use it. So, yeah, the guy starts spraying like crazy. He starts spraying the bug spray, and it was before we even left the building. I don't know about other people. I know a lot of people were very mad. Felix was very mad.
Felix?
But it caused me. I got sick from it. So Maria says, oh, we're going to the hotel. She said, are they going to have corn there? She says. About the what?
How about I buy you a tight blue bikini?
How about we go wig shopping? This is very good.
It's alright, but it's not fresh.
It's not fresh.
Unless summer
Very
is.
good.
You know what you could also do? You could ask them to. They have a hibachi grill. You could ask them to prepare you something.
Oh, really? We did that down in Atlanta. Our boss took us to a place like that. He paid for our meal. It was really nice.
I'm sure this would be Maria's dream to come here, right?
Oh, yeah. This is very good.
Now you know why Cynthia wants to come here all the time.
Oh, Cynthia's come here before?
Machine, yeah. I don't know where she gets all this cash from.
She has a lot of cash.
Yep, I don't know where she gets from.
Hmm. You know, one nice thing about Chinese people is that they're basically honest. They're not really going to poison your food. Although, some of the Chinese food that Maria got, she got real sick of. From that place. You know that place on the corner?
Oh, that's such a one?
Mm-hmm.
Did the Chinese guy ask you anything?
Huh?
The Chinese guy in front? Said anything to you? Hmm?
No.
Oh.
Told me I wasn't allowed there anymore. I used to go there for different things.
Why?
They told me, no, you're not allowed any access here.
Oh yeah, why not?
Because I think the clonus goes there to do stuff. Bob, do you drive around any of the clones? This chicken is really good.
I drive around a Keith clone. I drive a Keith clone
Oh, no.
and Islam clone.
You drive this on around?
A clone of his.
You drive Islam around?
His clone.
Does he have money?
I'm just kidding. I'm just bullshitting you.
Oh.
I don't even know the guy.
I could write a book on the subject of those two. They did something very risky, and they almost got killed for it. They went over to India and set up phony banks. And the Indians knew ahead of time that they were coming. So you know what they did?
Wow.
Denise was 7 months pregnant with one of the kids, and they poisoned her food off of a food truck in Dhaka.
Dhaka.
Dhaka is in Bangladesh.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they got really good food there.
You heard they have good food in Bangladesh? Who told you that?
I told you the other day, me and Keith and Bad Comics went to a place in Ozone Park, a Bangladeshi takeout joint.
Uh-huh.
They had nice beef curry, beef biryani, and some very delicious. They put cardamom, spices in their food. Really delicious.
Need to get a knife.
Damn. I like the spinach. It's really, really good. Was that nuts? They have nuts too?
Yeah, they have peanuts.
Really? Oh, wow.
And they have ice cream.
Yeah.
Can you get a to-go box?
Yeah, they charge though. $5 per pound. Like if you want to get Maria something, it'd be $5 a pound.
Okay. I love that.
They have, I think. Some days.
Oh, yeah? Scott says to me one time, he says, how old were you when you realized you weren't going to grow anymore?
When did you tell you that?
One time. And it's really strange because all the people in my family are tall and big. I think it had something to do with those vaccines because there were too many vaccines they gave me. In fact, I think I was like 4 or 5 years old. You know how you have to have the vaccinations before you go to school?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about? There were so many vaccinations that I had to sit on a pillow for like 7 days.
Really?
You know, they give you the injection in your butt.
I don't know if you like plantains. You ever had it before? And
I
try
like
it?
that.
It's sweet.
Maria likes that a lot.
Want to try a piece?
No, thanks, Bob. I don't like those. I've tried them before. Thank you. Seems like Spanish people like that a lot.
Oh.
Maria goes crazy for those.
They have two, green one is the yellow one. This is the yellow one.
You know what oolong tea is good for?
What?
It thickens your blood.
Mm-hmm.
If your blood is too thin, it helps thicken your blood. It gives you like it helps your blood's clotting ability.
Okay.
You know, the worst one out of my whole family, is my mother's sister. Her name is Shirley. She's calling herself Lady Gaga now.
Shirley MacLaine? You know who's that?
Her name is Shirley Mae Gregg. But she's calling herself Lady Gaga.
Who is Shirley MacLaine? You ever heard of her? Who's that?
She was an actress.
Hmm?
An actress.
She was in the movie Airplane, right?
Huh?
You ever saw the movie Airplane?
No, I didn't see that movie.
Wow.
Boy, there's this guy in my building who's really got a thing for me.
Uh-huh.
And remember what I told you about cancers? Did I tell you about cancer people?
Mm-hmm.
Angel and this other guy are cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And Mohammed was a cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And my first love was a cancer. Every time I meet a cancer man, he falls madly in love with me, and he's all over me like white on rice.
Damn.
It's something about cancers, and cancers are killers. I think Angel is going out killing people.
Probably is.
Do you think, Bob? What do you think?
Probably is.
You know what he went to prison for?
What?
He got into a dispute with another guy over a girl, and he dismembered the guy and buried him in his basement.
So why is
They
he
caught
out?
him. They caught him.
So why is he outside roaming the streets?
I don't know. This happened out in Arizona.
Mm.
He's really supposed to be in prison.
Looks like it.
These shrimps don't taste good. Don't eat the shrimp, Bobby.
No, I don't eat shrimps. In fact, the only thing I eat is the fish and the meat.
This is very good for you. I love beets. Sometimes I just buy a can of beets and eat them.
I heard it's good for your erection.
Is it?
Yep. I buy a can sometimes myself.
You know, there are people out in space, you know how they have sex?
Huh.
They take a pill to have an orgasm.
How you know that?
I didn't know.
You take a pill?
They take a pill to...
Why don't you just have sex?
Because the pill makes it last longer.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Bobby, how could we find a space alien that knows how to read minds?
What?
How could we find some of those space aliens, they know how to read minds?
Uh-huh.
I know some space aliens from the planet Saturn, and I'm going to go talk to them and see if they know any space
Yeah,
aliens.
but
that can
you
read
told me
minds.
that you know that guy from Saturn who's from Saturn and
Oh yeah, I met this man. He works the night shift at Walgreens,
oh really? Hmm.
and he looked like he looked Indian, right? But his face, he looked very, very much burnt, like really, really dark, like he had been burnt to a crisp. And I asked him, I said, he had a strange look about him, and I asked him, I said, sir, where are you from? And he said, I'm from the planet, I'm from Saturn.
And you believe them?
Yeah, I think he is.
Okay,
Really.
probably
And
is, yeah.
The way
Yeah.
that he said it, it sounded kosher.
Mm.
And I asked him, I said, why did you come here? And he said, you wouldn't believe how hot it is on planet Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
He said, it's just unbearable.
Mm.
So thank God he works the night shift, so he doesn't have to, when he goes home, he doesn't have to be out in the sun.
Damn. Does he have any wife and kids?
I don't know. I want to go talk
Or
to him
they're back in
next.
Saturn?
I want to go talk to him again. And I think they invent. You know, there's years ago there was a car named Saturn. Remember the Saturn cars? Those Indians are really smart, and those aliens are really smart, and they design cars.
Uh-huh. I'm always concerned that something's gonna happen to her.
You're afraid that something's going to happen. Oh yeah, all the weirdos go there. Oh yeah, all the weirdos go there. Oh yeah, all the weirdos go there.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was closed down now.
No, it's open for appointments.
Oh.
So every time she goes there, I'm afraid that some guy's gonna try to take advantage of her. That's it.
Yeah. I want to make friends. I don't have any bad blood between us.
Because Margarita told me that
It never happened to me when I was there, but there was a lot of people around, and
uh-oh.
Hey!
Uh-oh.
Sorry. There was a lot of people around, and my allergies. Whenever I go there, there's a lot of people around, so they're not going to do that, you know.
How you know?
Well,
How you know?
I don't know.
I mean, what's this type of guy to go up to her and say, hey, can you suck my, you know what, in the bathroom?
Never happened to me there.
Has guys ever come up to you and ask you that question?
Yeah, in the building.
Just put it to the side and you can get more.
Okay. The shrimp is bad, and it's got everything tasting funny. The garlic bread is really good, Bobby. You should get some garlic bread.
Give us some soup. Egg drop soup.
I'm feeling so much better. You know, I'm so grateful to you.
How many times guys could come up to you asking you for out of sex or suck your?
All the time. They offer me money. Then they offer me more money. Even when me and Maria, Maria went for it. She went to a hotel with this guy. He gave her $65 to have sex. He was Mexican, and I told her, I said, Maria, don't ever do that again. Then she says to me, oh God, something's wrong. It's in my vagina. I said, Maria, what do you think? You should have went to the hotel with the guy. But I'm so grateful to you, Bob. I mean, the farther we get away from them, the more I start to calm down. I think, I saw a cartoon in the paper.
Is that out top? Out top?
Where?
I just walked down there to the bathroom.
Alltop doesn't come out this way.
Looks like them.
You know, the funny thing is I'm drinking this tea and it's not hurting my kidneys. everything that I drink around there, like even if I get a Gatorade or something like that, this ring is so gorgeous. Look, you should
How much
go
you pay for that?
like I think it was $30.
$30.
Yeah.
I bought one. I bought her. I paid $12 for it. Is that him? All top?
No, that's not Al Top. It's Chinese.
Oh,
Al
well.
Top is
No, the other guy that went in there.
All Top is very shady. All Top is very shady. Oh, you know what the dirt is on All Top? You know what he did?
What he did?
He somehow ventured to Maryland. Right? He went to Maryland. And he went with this young Indian wife that he had. And they ended up working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, this is excellent. Thank you so much. What happened was he ventures to Maryland with this girl, right? They decide to take off and leave New York and just go to another state. So things weren't turning out too great. They were both working at the same Dunkin' Donuts, working the night shift. And I guess the pressure was getting to them. Probably they weren't able to make their bills and other things, right? For some reason, all these Indians, they've taken over the Dunkin' Donuts.
Sure.
Thank you.
That's why when I go to that place, I check, make sure he doesn't put anything inside my hot tea. I don't drink coffee, but I drink hot tea. You understand? Yeah.
Well, many people have gotten sick on the food at Mr. K's. One day, a couple of weeks. Oh, so I didn't just tell you about All Top.
Let me ask you a question. If a girl goes like this to you, does that mean that they're trying to flirt with you?
No.
No? Really?
Probably just joking around.
Really?
That's a good idea to have the camera around your neck.
Yeah.
That's a good idea but you know what, Bob? The police are crooked, so if anybody tried to attack you or anything, the police aren't going to do anything. Not in New
No, but I got everything on camera. You know what happened? Just like front of my car, I have a camera.
Yeah.
The back of my car, I have a camera. For insurance purposes, you know? In case some crazy lady decides to jump in front of the car.
Yeah.
So I could say, listen, I didn't do it. I didn't hit her on purpose. She jumped in front of the car.
Yeah, that's another thing I was worried about too.
Yeah.
Remember that guy that we saw laying down that time? He was laying down, and I was thinking, oh my God, what if he says Bob hit him with the car?
Yeah, because I was the only one there, and I was thinking that maybe they would come after me because he was face down. But maybe I punched him out or something. You know?
Or maybe you hit him with the car. That's what I was worried about. That he was going to say, oh yeah, he hit me with the car.
It's kind of busy here today. Usually it's not that busy, but...
So anyway, let me tell you the story of what happened. So All Top,
Let's see what else I got.
All Top and his 20-year-old wife.
You got a 20-year-old wife? I thought it was gay.
No, he's a switch hitter. He goes both ways.
Really?
Switch hitter. He prefers men, but...
Like Johan, Bad Collins.
Yeah. I don't think he's actually... No, I think he is gay, actually. I think he is gay, but I think he goes both ways. Because he's definitely gay. He's a very ambivalent.
It's about
towards
All Top,
women.
right?
All Top. But you know what All Top did? In Maryland, his wife, I guess they tried it in New York.
Close here for me? Thanks.
I guess they tried
All the way
it
to the top.
Okay. I guess they tried it in New York, and things weren't working out too great. There's too much chaos. You know New York. Like, we want to get out, so he wanted to get out. So they ventured to Maryland. And Things aren't going too great in Maryland either. Probably money issues. And plus, she wanted to go back to India. That was the issue. The wife wanted to go back to India. She was just a young girl. She probably missed her family. She wanted to go back to India.
Hold that thought.
Top, you know what he did?
What?
He knifed her to death and killed her inside the Dunkin' Donuts in Maryland.
Oh wow.
I saw it on YouTube.
Damn. Some of this.
Fishy taste. The tea has a fishy taste. Could you get another kind of tea? It has a very fishy taste.
Does?
I'll leave it up to the tip. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, it has a very fishy taste, the tea. Mine does. Some of that food, you don't quite know what it is. You know what I mean? This is like really authentic. Chinese, right? Oh God, I'm gonna dump this tea somewhere. Did she bring another tea?
Yeah, she did.
See, this isn't hurting my kidneys.
Just leave it there and get another cup.
Oh, okay.
What?
Are you Asian?
What?
Are you Asian?
What does that mean?
He's the guy said that you're Asian.
What guy?
The guy up at the desk.
Why you asked him if I'm Asian?
No, he said. I said, you know what? I think you're really hot. I've got it really bad for Asians. He said your friend is Asian.
Really?
He pointed to you. Yeah.
You mean the guy who works here?
Yeah.
Oh shit, his wife is not here today. You ever seen his wife?
Huh?
You ever seen his wife?
No.
I think he's Chinese, isn't he?
He's Chinese. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not Chinese.
He said you were Asian.
Yeah, but I'm not Chinese. And watermelon
Were you ever a waiter?
a waiter?
Yeah.
A waiter like what?
A waiter at a pizza place. Did you ever deliver pizzas?
Yeah, I used to make pizza. I had my own pizza restaurant in Brooklyn
You did?
in the early 80s, yeah.
Did you ever deliver a pizza, Bobby, to the what's it called?
It was called
The Army
Barbarino's.
base? The Army base?
It was
base?
called Barbarino's Pizza. You never heard of it?
No. Did you ever deliver a pizza to the Army base?
What army base?
There's some Army base in Brooklyn. It's called to the base. Did you ever try to deliver a pizza
No.
there? No.
No, I dealt with I dealt with the hood people there on Knickerbocker Avenue.
Oh, okay. Did you ever work as a waiter there?
No, wow, owner of a pizza restaurant. I'm going to be a waiter in disguise, probably. No.
Oh.
To find out who's my best customers.
Oh, okay.
Not a bad idea though. You ever had this imitation crab?
Oh, it's imitation crab?
Yeah, it's really good. Really good. Yeah.
Really? Thanks for bringing me here, Bob. This is great. The tea alone is oh God, the tea alone is worth at least $50. I haven't had this tea in so long. You know, in the ghetto areas, when you go to the Chinese restaurant, you ask them for oolong tea. You know what I'm saying? You ask them for oolong tea, and they're like, "What? No, we don't have that," because I mean, they just want even Alfred said, he said, "Oh my God, that Chinese food is horrible." He said when my kids were young, they used to love it when I would come home with Chinese food. Alfred has a passel of girls, and they're all evil. He has grown daughters that are girls. Not good. They got into trouble. Alfred's daughters got into trouble, and it was on the news. And it was on the news, and I saw it on YouTube. They were using other people's information, identities, to get credit cards, and they ran up a $50,000 bill on a credit card, and it was from an older lady that was. I think it was that older lady that died. It was an 80-year-old lady's information they were using.
Oh, how about the dessert? You had some?
Not yet, Bobby. No.
How about the ice cream?
I'm trying to eat slow so I can eat a lot.
Okay.
But do you understand what I just said?
Yeah, about the.
I think it was that old lady that died. Remember the one I told you about?
Uh-huh.
She was Guyanese. The Guyanese lady?
Really?
Yeah. They got arrested for this. Alfred's daughters. They got arrested, and he was right around this time that this happened. He took 2 weeks off because they got into trouble in another state. They got when they got arrested, they were in another state, and Alfred had to go and bail them out of jail. I'm surprised you didn't see that on the news. I just. Every time they do something nasty to me in the office, they start giggling and laughing. Every time they steal my lip gloss or they do something, they start giggling.
I'm gonna get a spoon. Wait here.
Anyway.
You should try this imitation crab. It's a bomb. It's really good.
Yeah, I had a little bit of it.
Well, just
But anyway,
now?
I didn't
Just
tell
now?
you. I didn't tell you this part.
Wait, just now?
I had it with the first plate.
Oh, you want to try? Okay.
So on top, he didn't want to go back to India, and this girl was nagging him. I want to go back to India to be with my family. I want to go back to India, and they were having marital trouble. And next thing you know, he kills her in the back of the Dunkin' Donuts, and he flees. Little does he know, everything's on camera. And Denise and Islam forced me to marry this guy. Oh, years ago, they forced me to marry him.
I'll top.
Yeah?
Well, what about the guy from Saturn?
What about the guy from Saturn?
I think I saw him there the other day.
He works at Walgreens. He's really nice.
The one at Stop and Shop, right?
No, he works at Walgreens.
Which one? The one near Stop and Shop?
No.
White Castle?
The one on the left-hand side. The one on the left-hand side, going down near, close to Rainbow.
Yeah, the one near White Castle, right?
Yeah. On the left-hand side, there's a White Castle. The one near the Kentucky Fried Chicken where you pick me up.
Yeah, there's a White Castle. Yeah. What's your name? Must have a strange name, right?
I don't know. I want to go talk to him.
Like an alien name?
I want to go talk to him again and see if I want to see if he has any special powers like mind reading.
Yeah.
Some of them do. Depends on what galaxy they're from and what planet. They even made a movie. They made a movie about it years ago. It was a movie about a group of kids that come to Earth, and they're planning to take over Earth, and they look like regular American citizens, and they have mind reading capabilities.
You know, if I'd have to go home, I would take it to the hotel. We could have gone to the hotel tonight. Me and you.
To hang out?
Yeah.
That would be so nice, Bob.
But my damn, you know who? I gotta go home for her. You know? Because I really need a workout. Now you know what needs a workout.
God.
Yeah, this
So
cheese.
nice. You a doctor?
I don't know. She probably is. She looks like one. Right?
You should know.
She looks like a librarian and a doctor, both.
Yeah, she does.
When she talks, she's act like she's so sophisticated. You know?
Does she?
Yeah.
I need to be more sophisticated. You know, Bob, I went to the bank and I thought I had figured out the account numbers to my bank account, to the big bank account.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried several of the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I tried several of the numbers to try to get money out of the bank account.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, I think what has happened is they're setting up, like, remember I told you Denise and Islam, they set up phony banks in Bangladesh?
Mm-hmm.
They're setting up phony banks here. They're like satellite offices. It looks like a bank. And some people have a handful of few people have opened accounts there and have money there on the computer. But when they tap into the computer looking for my bank account, it's like they're not on the internet. They're not on the real system of Chase Bank.
Mm-hmm.
It's a phony bank. It's an intranet, not an internet. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a closed